In for this week's housing market update. So in short, it's busy. Things have picked up quickly after New Year's. I think a lot of folks put their life on hold for holidays, not to mention the sickness that was going around for a couple months there. But now people are back to life. We are seeing a lot of activity at open houses. We had two this last weekend that had multiple groups through, both of them with serious buyers, not just looky-loos, but home buyers coming through that are serious about listing their homes to transition, either a move up or move down transition for them. We've had a couple listings recently with multiple offers, appraisal waivers, home run outcomes for the sellers. So things have noticeably picked up. One thing I want to talk about real quick for you right now is we're in an election year. I was actually talking to my real estate coach earlier today, who's been doing this even longer than me. And what he brought light to, and then I've reflected on this and agree with him, that really the bottleneck for real estate is that trade up market. So when people are looking to trade in their home to either upsize or downsize, but we haven't seen that market moving in the last year. And I've talked about this. It's because a lot of those folks who are homeowners, they would have to trade in a higher interest rate or a lower interest rate for a much higher interest rate. But with this election year, most of the expectations is rates are going to continue to improve. Some are so optimistic to think that they're going to get down close to 6 or even possibly break that threshold to 6. And I'll tell you, if that happens, we're going to see that trade up or trade in market completely change. Because now all of a sudden somebody who's got that 3% rate can much easily get their head around trading in for a 5.75 or 6.25 than where they have been to this point. So what happens is if that trade up inventory comes to the market, now all of a sudden they're selling their first entry level home they bought to do a move up. Well, that creates some inventory for the first-time home buyer that right now is very limited. So it really does fuel the rest of the market. So if you are one of those folks on the fence of buying or thinking about getting into the market soon, get your ducks in a row, because if you've been disappointed with inventory to this point, I do believe that's going to loosen up a bit and have a lot more transactions happening on both sides here in the coming months. I think a lot of folks, as rates improve, are going to do that. So if you have your ducks in a row and you're ready to get engaged at the moment that home hits the market, you'll be a step ahead, because if that happens a couple months from now and you haven't gotten pre-approved yet or haven't met with us about a listing consultation, have a game plan to bring your home to the market, you'll be too late and miss the opportunity that you really want to capitalize on. So get with us. Let's schedule a consultation, do a real estate checkup with one of us on the team, and make sure we have our ducks in a row to set you up for success for this year with your real estate goals. So that's it. Hope everybody has a really great week, and we will see you soon.